Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in TransWa right now, starting the vlog today at Star Ferry. Where's my dad? Did he already made it up there? Let's just go up there. Today's gonna be a very special, and not very special, but new type of filmings for me. We're trying to get different styles of videos into the channel. So that's why today we're gonna do hiking vlog. Yes, so I'll start from here, Star Ferry, and we'll take the ferry across first, which is Star Ferry. We'll take Star Ferry across, and here they are. They has been here since the 1900s, so that's why this is a very, very, very old transport. But is my dad already in there? Where's my dad, dude? Huh. I will just call him later on. So here's how the docks looks like. Now you guys might be thinking, okay, so for buses we have double-decker buses. For trams we have double-decker trams. Then what about the ferries? You guessed correctly. For the ferries, Star Ferries, they are also double-deckers. Yes, and for the upper deck, it will be more expensive than taking the lower deck, because the lower deck is where the engine is. So that's why you're gonna smell a lot of coal at the bottom deck. So that's why when you take the bottom deck, it will be cheaper, but you need to actually suffer with the coal smell, because all of these ferries are, I think, coal ferries. So that's why they use coal to start the engine. So that's why I usually choose the upper deck, although it's a little bit more expensive. Some of the ferries are in there, but we're gonna not take this one apparently because my dad is MIA, so that's why. I'll see you guys later. We'll get in there over there. Alright, let's get in there. We still need to wait for our ferry, which is 10:29, I think. Okay, so going across the central from TransWa here is $3.20. If you go to Wan Chai, which is outside of Exhibition Center Station, it will cost you around $4 for an adult. I'm not so sure about the concession fare and also the stuff. Now, concession fare for students and children's, I think is half price, and for elderly, it is always $2. No matter what you take. In Hong Kong, whenever you take transport, if you're an elderly over 65, it will be always $2. Unless the half fare is less than $2, then they pay the half fare. So we'll wait for the gates here to open, and we'll get in there. A quick shot. That one is to Wan Chai. So Wan Chai is over there. You see the convention and exhibition center over there. You see this guy's turning and going that way. We're gonna go this way. All right, time to board. And here's our Star Ferry, facing facing bankruptcy actually right now. So that's why hopefully more people take it, or there are two choices for them. They're gonna remove Star Ferry, bankrupt, or double the price, which is going to be complete bullshit. Now for these seats, you can actually go and change them to different directions. And we have the views here. Let's wait for it to leave. Now for the upper deck, during summertime, those rooms inside, they're gonna have aircon turned on. Yes, for those rooms, only for those rooms. And even in summertime, it's not gonna be like every single day. Like certain times they won't actually gonna have the aircon open. They're not gonna turn on the aircon every single time. But the aircon's pretty good during summertime. That's why hopefully they don't remove Star Ferry, because it has been here before the 1900s. Yes, it has been serving Hong Kong for over 100 years. So, sorry. And it's also a cultural heritage, so that's why never should they remove this. Now there's a ferry coming back from Wan Chai over there. The whole trip should take around 10 minutes, I think. And later on we're going to take another ferry, which is not going to be Star Ferry. Star Ferry only runs between Tsim Sha Tsui and Wan Chai or Central. Later on we're going to take to Mui Wo, which is where we're going to have our hiking day today with my dad. Hi, Dad. And later on we're going to take New Ferry. I think that's how they call it, but they're not new. It's just the company name is called New Ferry, which their base is only in Central. So that's why we have to go over to Central Ferry Pier and we take. There's ICC, the tallest building here in Hong Kong here. There's ICC and you can see Hong Kong Station at the back. You can see the MTR logo far back. Far at the back, the MTR logo. That's IFC and where Hong Kong Station is. There's the Ferris wheel. That Ferris wheel is pretty cheap. Originally it was very expensive, but after no one takes it, so that's why they reduced the price. Now later on for the journey to Mui Wo, the ferry, I was not going to film it because yeah, we got more views on the other side. That side's just Kowloon, which you have seen a little bit of during the 952 journey. There's some tourists over there still taking pictures. That's over there is Kowloon and where Elements is. Go back this way. Now where the hell this guy's going? Where the hell this guy's going? Why are we going all the way over here? Now, those are for new ferries and other ferries to the outlying islands. For Star Ferry is right there. That's the port. That's the dock for Star Ferry. Where the hell this guy's going? So there are a lot of different types of new ferries and also different types of ferries. I don't know the specific details about the ferries. They're going to the outlying islands, which has including Ping Chau. You guys just have to search that up in Google Maps. I'll probably type it into the live chat. Ping Chau, we have Lamma Island, we have Cheung Chau. These are the outlying islands. Mui Wo technically is not an outlying island because it's located behind Tung Chung in Lantau Island. So that's why the ferries to Mui Wo are very scarce, like few hours per ferry. So that's why. Due to the fact that you can go into Tung Chung and take bus down to Mui Wo. But for the other outlying islands, you have to take ferries, so that's why they should have more ferries for Peng Chau, Lamma Island, and Cheung Chau, respectively. There's also ferries to Discovery Bay, which is you can also take from Sunny Bay and take a bus over. Getting a little slow here. We might go and do some cuttings later on. So this is already the upper deck. There's a lower deck at the bottom. Not gonna move my phone outside to the waters. If I drop it, rip my phone. Almost at Central. We have some basically ocean views on that side. Getting a little sick here because the waves are pretty bad today. Chim Sha Tsui, glorious Chim Sha Tsui back that way. Oh my gosh, it's shaking like crap right now. Now I think for Mui Wo, there's only one type of ferry. I'm not so sure about the ferries because most of the time when I take ferries here, I only go to Cheung Chau, because out of all of the places, one of the outlying islands with the most fun is Cheung Chau. So that's why I always go to Cheung Chau most of the time when I come over here and take ferries. Now I think I'm gonna go to Cheung Chau with my parents and family during Christmas holiday time. So that's why I'm gonna do another vlog maybe at that time. So for Cheung Chau, there are two types of ferries, fast and slow. Okay, fast or slow. Fast, of course, will be double the price of the slow ones, and also faster, 2 times faster than the slow ones. But taking the slow one is also another type of enjoyment. If you guys like ferry, most of the time I just take the fast one. But if you miss the fast one, you can just take the slow one. Slow one will be 1 hour for the whole trip. For fast one, it's 30 minutes. But the price doubles. I think for fast is like $30, and then for a slow one it's less than 20. And here's actually a maritime museum right next to the Star Ferry here at Central Ferry Piers. There's actually a museum over there about maritime, but it's kind of a lame one, so that's why I've been there before and it's pretty lame actually. And made it! Very slow, but this is where tourists can enjoy the Victoria Harbour view. See how glorious this looks like. And there are really actually a law set up for Victoria Harbour that no one can actually do reclamation on Victoria Harbour anymore, so that's why. And made it across. You can see the guy ready outside also, because of the ferry is hard to deal with the stuff, so that's why they have to pull the rope. You see, you have to pull the rope and tie it, then they won't leave, they won't move around. So that's why that guy is actually very important and needs to be strong, because if not they can't grab it on time and pull it in. And later on here is the where the docks for the plank. So the plank will come down automatically, but this yellow thing, this yellow line, they have to raise it up manually. See? You see? That's why. After the rope is on, that guy back there probably needs to pull the ferry over. So that's all. Alright, made it to Star Ferry on Central's direction. Oh, we got this is Daystar. There's actually a lot of different Star Ferry. This one we're on Daystar here, yard number 1034. And time to get out. Oh gosh, that's pretty high. Here's Central. Let's walk outside first. We'll resume filming. Just got off over there. Now we're all walking on the coastline here, where for different places, different ports. So that's why I think this is the port we're gonna go, because I saw Lantau, so that's why it's for sure it's gonna be. Oh, it's Peng Chau on one side and Mui Wo on the other side. So number 6 is to Mui Wo, number 5 is to Peng Chau. I think, or it's both number 6. I'm just both sides. So this guy is Sun Ferry. Okay, not New Ferry, Sun Ferry. They directly translate the word in Chinese into English pronunciation. That's pretty bold actually. And on that side will be to Cheung Chau and other places. Here's the timetable to Mui Wo. Timetable. Start from Central. 有冇咁誇張啊？
咩啊？
咁有咁誇張啫？邊度有11點就去到下晝啫？
差唔多記得啦。或者呢個
Here's the fare. Normal seats 16.6, 27.54. These are ordinary fares. Ordinary fares means slow, guys. Fast guy 32.8 right there. Oh, we're gonna be taking an ordinary one. Damn it! They just walked over from number 6 and we're on to number 5. Number 4 over there is for Lamma Island, and number 3 is to Discovery Bay. So here's all to Tung Chung. You see how big this thing is. See how big this pier is, and there's a timetable over there. There should be more ferries to Tung Chung than Mui Wo. 30 minutes per ferry. And 1 hour per different types of ferries. So 1 hour per fast, 1 hour per ordinary, and they alternate between 30 minutes intervals. So there they are. And we're not gonna walk over there, that's way too far. We have number 3 to Discovery Bay and number 4 to Lamma Island. We're still waiting for our ferry, so we'll go back over there first. Yeah, while we're waiting around, here is the bus terminus for Central Ferry Piers. You can see how big that is over there. Of the buses. Most of them are just for Hong Kong Island. Some of them cross Eastern Harbour Crossing, including Route 307, which goes to Tai Po, and cross Eastern Harbour Crossing. That one's actually an express route, 307, because Eastern Harbour Crossing takes Can Tunnel all the way to Tai Po, and out route number 15. To the peak. All of these buses are low height because of going up to the peak. They can't use the normal height buses, they have to go lower height. And because of going to the peak, single deckers will be a little bit tough to use due to a lot of people, so double decker it is. But slightly lower. Every single bus, yes, every single bus. See, every single bus are low height. But I usually don't really take number 15 because after you get up there, your head just spins all day because of the path is completely all over the place like this. So that's why I filmed that one, so you can check that one out. Now we wait for our ferry. I made it back to Mui Wo Ferry Pier, to Mui Wo. Next fast boat. Next one is the fast ferry 1110 to Mui Wo. Holy crap, the price. Holy crap, the price. 32.8 for a fast ferry. Holy crap. Express ferry, this is faster though. But due to the fact that the price is way too high for the government to help you pay to help you pay the rest of the fares for elderlies, so that's why elderly have to pay half price instead of $2. $2 is a little bit too bullshit, so that's why. So that's why for elderly, for some ferries, that you need to pay half price instead of $2, because that's just way too ridiculous. So 16.4 for children's and elderly, and full price 32.8 for adult, which is freaking expensive. Woo! All right, let's get in there. Here's our ferry, Sun Ferry. Yeah. Double decker. Now, I think you can walk outside during the journey. I think you can walk out here. I'm not so sure about that, but yeah, there's double deckers against us. That's why. Bottom floor and also the top floor. It's a fast one, so that's why all of the seats are luxury seats. So that's why they're premium seats. For ordinary ferries, you can choose to pay extra to get a deluxe seat.
I think it should be fine, right? How many people are you doing?
请留意靠栏移动，注意安全。
I know.
乘客請注意，步行過跳板時，請留意跳板移動，注意安全。Attention please, please be aware of the moving airfare when you step out. 乘客請注意，不喜欢不踩绳，請留意靠欄移動，注意安全。
All right. Oh, just kidding. You can't walk out there. Unfortunate. I think we'll go upper deck for this one. It's like every single one is walking up there. Owie! Well, terrible windows, but I'm just gonna film excerpts of it, so that's why we're not gonna do too many sections. And made it to Mui Wo. The Piers right there, you can't see it right now. Past Tung Chung, part of Lantau Islands, of course it's gonna be like this, rural areas. Here's the pier, very rustic. Now there are new Lantau bus that comes in here. It can run route number 3M, connects Tung Chung station with Mui Wo Ferry Pier. So yes, new Lantau bus. New Lantau bus are out of the filming areas of the bus channels, so that's why I won't feature any of those, unfortunately, because it's just way too far, you see. Routes connect here. This is way too far from the place, so that's why we're not going to film those. Oh, let's get out.
Of the moving gangplank when you step out.
Alright, let's walk out there, and I think it's lunch first. For lunch, we'll be in a separate Justin Eater video, so that's why watch that one for the lunch section. And made it to Mui Wo. Can we see any 3Ms outside? I think the answer is for sure yes. I already see a bunch of them out there. Yep, here are some of the routes here, and there are some new Lantau bus right there. There they are. New Lantau buses. They're in green. That's a low height. And for new Lantau bus, sometimes there's 3M over there. And also they use coaches as well for new Lantau bus, which is pretty funny. But let's go eat. And we'll be see you guys after eating. There's McDonald's here. It's pretty cool. Alright, from the ferry pier over here, and here's all the signs ready for the path. We're gonna first stop. It will be Hongxing Temple, followed by Silver Mine Cave and Fall. Let's do it. Passing through some farmlands and a very, very funky and creepy looking scarecrow. It's not even made of, it's just a figurine. It's not even made out of like it's not even made out of hay or something. Rural areas, here it is how it looks like in Hong Kong. Mostly just for hiking purposes. Still walking, and the destination will be, ultimate destination will be Tung Chung if I can make it. If we can make it all the way over there. It's gonna take around 1 hour or 2 hours to get over there. So let's keep going. After up a little bit, we made it to Hong Kong Olympic Trail. which we'll first get a quick detour. We'll go to Manmo Temple first, then we'll head back that way to Silver Mine Cave. Alright, made it to Manmo Temple. They're having a little bit of a construction work here with it. Can't go in there, but it's a traditional Chinese temple where people worship some of the Chinese ancestors from like a lot of years ago. Like talking about their some of the gods that like have oh my gosh, my dad is just like walking up there. I guess we can go in there. Well, this is a very traditional Chinese temple where people like worship some of the warriors like gods. So step in and that's how it looks like. Well, our family don't believe in these kind of things, so that's why we're out of here. Well, back to the main path. Alright, made it to Silver Mine Waterfall. It's a very tiny waterfall if you compare it to all of the other ones. But having tiny waterfalls like this in Hong Kong is already a very, very good sign. Alright, next part. Made it to Silver Mine Cave. This is very not too bad, but quite far. So that's why. Silver Mine Cave. Silver Mine Cave was a place for silver production. Before in Hong Kong, like I think Mui Wo is the spot for silver mining. So we have the old mine here with some of the carvings on the walls. And beautiful views. Well, buffaloes here in the middle of the green fields here. Pretty funny looking. Made it to a rest stop finally. After around 15 to 20 minutes non-stop stairs and stairs. We'll keep going after like 5 minutes or something. Alright, after a quick rest, now it should be downhill from now on, but we still have around 1 hour and a half to go. Wow! After coming back to Hong Kong, have not hiked for like quite a while, and then suddenly to do a 2 hour long hike. That's pretty tough actually, but let's do it. Our target is Tung Chung, because My target is not just to reach Tung Chung, but to take the stuff after I reach Tung Chung. That's the thing that I want to do afterwards. So that's why we need to get there. As there's a Chinese proverb saying goes, it's easy to hike upwards and it's a pain to hike back down. So that's why. Now the hiking upwards part is already pretty tough because of the slopes are pretty. The angle of the slope is pretty. How to say that one? It's like definitely around above 45 degrees for the slope. So that's why. When hiking upwards, the degree of the slope is really like that, let alone the one down. Going down. So that's why. But I just looked at the path on the map and oh gosh, it's pretty hard. Let's walk the stairs instead. Just check the map. We're actually going to be going to the spot where very close to where we can go over to check Lapkok, the airport, and we'll walk along the highway. We'll walk back to Tung Chung. Made it to a random viewpoint. You can see over there the Lantau Highway. Later on we might be able to see some Tung Chung line trains and the Airport Express line trains. You can see the bridge over there and the airport is way at the back. Which I'll be going there, airport, in 2 months. All right. My power is back for my body, not the phone. The phone, of course, the power is draining. Slowly but surely, every second since I click on the record button. Down to somewhere, not really inside the mountains anymore. But of course, we're technically still inside the mountains. So I don't know what I'm talking about. But at least we have houses now, back down to some of the lower regions. Now we'll be going out to the highway and head over to Tung Chung. I'm just going to end the vlog because since we hit Tung Chung, we're not going to do anything else after that. And we're almost there. I can see the highway at the back. Somewhere at the back. Now you guys may be thinking, Justin, why are you filming so little sections for your overall hiking part? But no, what's the point of having, now technically, I guess I can time-lapse the whole thing. I can time-lapse the whole thing, but the whole thing is 2.5 hours, so that's you guys don't want to making your head spin all day long after watching that time-lapse. So that's why I'm just doing excerpts here, and if you guys want to hike this section, feel free and hike it by yourself. So now you guys might be thinking, where's your mask, Justin? But here, when you're doing hiking, the government already said that when you're doing exercise outdoors, when there's not too many people, you can take off your masks. And made it to Pak Mong Chin. Yes, Pak Mong Chin. It's kind of hard to pronounce this one, but for sure the captions at the bottom won't be showing up the correct spelling, so that's why Pak Mong Chin. Yes, is I will probably type into the live chat or something, but here's one of the villages, and we have the highway over that way. We're just gonna keep following this path, and we eventually reach Tung Chung. Some of the rustic villages with there are people living here, you see. And we have made it to the spot where the highway is for Lantau. There's some long wind buses right there running into Tung Chung. Now my dad is trying to figure out whether there are buses actually right here that we can take to Tung Chung instead of walking over there, because it's still pretty far. This is the Hong Kong Olympic Trail completed. Yes, because throughout the path there are actually some plaques on the floor showing you guys that some of the sports that is done during Olympics. That's why. Made it to the outside with where the highway is. Now this is where we can see some trains. Now the trains are inside that way. So that's why names of Hong Kong delegations for Beijing Olympics like years ago. Don't care about that. After walking across from Pak Mong Chin, walking underground with an underground tunnel, our target is in reach. Now the light is a little bit in the way so you guys can't see, but our target is at the back. You can see some buildings started to come in. That is Ying Tong Estate of Tung Chung. Our target is over there. There are NLB buses from there to go to Tung Chung Station. And airport express line, set number 4. Okay, set number 4 right there. Like, there's a Golden A train over there to Tung Chung. This is a pretty good train spotting spot actually, but yeah, so you can see the tracks right here. They break up very clearly. Adding some extra information to the some of the Tung Chung line videos I've done before. You can see the tracks right here. One down. Okay, the light is very miserable right now. I can't even see anything. Now you see right there, the tracks separate between the Tung Chung line and Airport Express. Tung Chung line goes up top, above to go to Tung Chung, while Airport Express goes down here under the tunnel and loop around Tung Chung to go to airport, which is just behind this fence right here, but you can't see anything. K train passing through. Now, according to one of my viewers, actually, set 13 for K train is back after like 4 years of MIA. That's pretty cool, actually. Set 13 for K train. Nice. I don't know whether that one's set 13, but there was one just passed by. That's last train. Last train was a K train, also passed by. It went back to Hong Kong direction. And we're not very close, actually. We're still like a mile away from Ying Tong Estate. It's right there. You can see right there, the big old buildings. And after 2 hours and 30 to around 2 hours 45 minutes, we have made it to Tung Chung. Woo! Tung Chung North. There's actually... Oh, there's a city bus over there. What's that route? E21A. Nice. E21A doesn't pass through Tung Chung Station though. Here's the Caribbean and the Visionary of the fancy buildings. That one back there should be Tin Yat Estate, I think. That one's in Tung Chung South. Here is Ying Tung Estate for Tung Chung North. Well, we're gonna go to Ying Tung Estate and end the video. Yat Tung Estate, not Tin Yat Estate, I just said something stupid. Yat Tung Estate over that way. Now there's an NLB inside. That one should be, I don't remember the route, 3H or something, going to North Lantau Hospital. And E21A to Yat Tung Estate. And we have made it to the Visionary, and here at the shopping center we're going to end the video right here after the hike. This is where we end the hike. Later on we're going to take buses now afterwards. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. It's a little bit of a different style that I usually do. Of course, mostly will still be train videos, but we try to add in extra stuff for you guys to enjoy and explore. So that's why today we did a hiking one. Maybe if in the future we can do more hiking videos if this one goes well. So remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. It helps me out. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!